So today I'm going to be talking about my coming out story. So it was 2 days after National Coming Out Day. I just remember feeling like I need to do this now or like I'll never do it. And so I went to my mom's room and I was like, Mom, remember about like a year ago how you asked me if I was gay and I said no? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I am. She's like, wait, what? And I was like, I'm gay. And she's like, oh, Michael, like, why did you wait this long to tell me? Like, I still love you and, like, nothing will change. And, like, she gave me a big hug. We went downstairs to tell my grandparents. My mom was like, I have something to tell you. And they're like, what? And she's like, Michael just came out to me. And I just remember, like, the biggest, like, feeling lifting off my shoulders. My grandpa was like, I still love you, that will never change. But my grandma, on the other hand, she was kind of like, it was kind of like a letdown. She was like, oh, they were gonna get married to a beautiful woman and have a whole bunch of kids. And I was like, yeah, I'll do all of that, but with a man. Like the first night, she was like, kind of like, I don't know how to like, I don't think she was like upset. I think she was just really shocked. But as like the days went on, she just started nothing really. She just kind of got used to it. But before all of that happened, before I came out to my family, I came out to my friends on Ask FM. It was like, you know how if like one of the people that you follow likes something and it comes up on your newsfeed. Well, there was this kid, and he just came out, and it came up on my newsfeed and everything, and I was like, oh, this kid, I should talk to this kid. So it said in one of his things, like, here's my phone number, or like my kick or anything. And so I just kicked him, and I was like, do you have any advice on coming out? He just told me, like, all this, like, positive stuff, but he just told me, like, the reality, too. He's like, oh, do you want me to, say on your Ask FM, like, are you gay? And I was like, yeah, do it. And then he did it. The positive energy coming from everyone that I've literally ever talked to was so great. We were on break when I came out. I went to the football game on Friday at my school, and like people obviously talked about it. But a lot of people came up to me and gave me hugs and said like, oh, Michael, like, I always knew you were gay and I'm so proud of you and everything. And that was like really like good for me to like know that I have a really big support system. On Monday when we go to school, I was like really nervous I was just really nervous, and I was like, I shouldn't really be nervous because I saw everyone that I'm gonna see at school on at the football game. But I was like, you know, it is what it is, and I went to school. I'm not gonna not go to school. People obviously asked me, like, is it true that you came out? Is it true that you're gay? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? And I was like, yeah, it's true. And I haven't lost any friends. I mean, like, they all really, like, knew. So they didn't really take it like a hard punch. I mean, they took it, like, it was kind of like, they already knew, so I mean, it doesn't really like change. And so when I came out, like a whole bunch of people like came up to me and like, oh, like, not congratulations, what the fuck am I talking about? I mean, they all said like, I'm so happy for you, and they just gave me a lot of hugs. I mean, like, no one's really said anything negative to my face. It's a really supportive school, and a lot of like people are very supportive, and that school is very supportive. It's a little school. There's only like 700 kids in this high school. They're very supportive, like everyone. And I'm like really thankful that I have a really supportive like family, and that I have a really supportive school and a very supportive group of friends, just a group in general of people that accept me and support me. It is what it is, and I'm just really thankful and grateful. But there are a lot of gay bashers out there that do say to you and that will say stuff to you, but you can't let it get to you, you know? Like, you can't let someone so close-minded get to you. How is it not okay to be gay? I mean, how is it not Like, oh my god, I don't get that. How is it not okay to be gay? What, does the Bible tell you that it's not okay to be gay? Jesus fucking Christ, the Bible? You're relying on the Bible. Jeez, I can't. The Bible, I can't do that. I actually can't do that. This tells you that what, a man shouldn't marry another, a man shouldn't be with another man. The only reason that they said that was because back then they wanted to reproduce because there was only fucking 100 people on this planet, so it wouldn't be okay because a man and a man can't have a baby. So they said, "Oh no, don't do that. You can't be gay." Because they didn't fucking know. They knew that you couldn't make a baby with two men. That's why they didn't say. That's why they're like, oh yeah, don't be gay because you can't reproduce. But now we're in the 21st century, and there's so many things. You can adopt a kid, you could have a surrogate mother, you could have so many things that you could have a baby and have a normal life. I looked up on the internet, and it said that about 50% of Americans support LGBT, and like the other 50% doesn't agree with it. But 50% of the United States is a lot of people, but the other 50% is a lot of people too. So it's kind of like yin and yang. I've heard stories on the news and on Twitter and Tumblr of kids losing their lives because they're being bullied so much for being different. What the different? Fuck different. Like who? I can't. Because they're different. But, like, no, not everyone's the same. I mean, your sexuality is one thing. Out of your whole quality as a person, your sexuality literally contributes 1% to who you really are as a person. I mean, your sexuality, like, is a big thing in your life, but it's not the whole thing. It doesn't all revolve around your sexuality. I mean, it's there, but like you know that it's not a big part. Like I don't know why people like don't like gay people, because it's weird seeing a guy with a guy or a girl with a girl or being transgender. I mean, it's pathetic how close-minded people are these days, or how they were, because they wouldn't be close-minded today if their parents and their grandparents in this generation, because this generation is very supportive of gay people and lesbian people and bi people. But there will be hard times, but you just have to like keep on going through that. You have to keep like thinking like you're better than them. You're better than them. If you think you're so open-minded and just like you're so open-minded and trying to experience new things and meet new people. You're so open-minded, but these closed-minded people that think that being gay is wrong, they're closing themselves off from a lot of people and a lot of friends. I just can't. I'm trying to say, in all of this is that when you come out, your parents might or might not accept you, but if they do, that is great. My parents accept me, my family accepts me, everything's good. But my heart goes out to the kids' families that don't accept them. I mean, it's just so sad that a family will kick away or banish someone just because they're gay. I mean, just because that one little thing, just they kick them away. It's horrible. But life gets better. I mean, I've met so many new people since I've came out. It's unbelievable. I've made more friends now than I have before. Come out if you're ready, not if you're not ready. I mean, come out. When you feel that the time is right, you will know when the time is right. You will actually, like, your heart and your mind will go together and tell you that it is time for you. That is well, that's my experience, but I'm just guessing that it's like a lot of people's experience. Just tell them. I mean, you should start off with your close friends first. Well, I didn't do that. I just posted it all on the internet and let everyone know in one big. When you come out, you've been holding this secret in for a long time, and when you come out, you just want to tell everyone because you're so excited about being like you being yourself in a way. You're so excited that you just want to keep telling people and telling people and telling people. I just wanted to tell them because it was a big secret that I've been holding in for a very, very long time. I cannot be happier that I did. If you want to ask me any questions or tell me something or just ask me something, I'll leave all my information down down below. Down below. So you could just ask me something. I mean, if you're gonna send me fucking hate, Jesus Christ, get the fuck over yourself. Like, I really want to hear someone call me a faggot. A faggot, bitch, get on my level.